Ceri to throw first. Game on, please.
The last Welsh hope in the 1981 World Masters, Ceri Morgan.
72.
And his opponent, the reigning champion, John Lowe from Wingerworth, Derby, bidding for 3 wins to become the first man indeed to win this crown 3 times.
100.
Morgan will be aware that it is only the Welsh who have wrested this title from England the last 7 years.
45.
That was when Alan Evans beat indeed his fellow countryman David Jones in 1975. 3 legs per, best of 3 legs per set, best of 3 sets.
140.
Morgan, 34-year-old from Treorchy, throwing a 23-gram dart.
45.
John Lowe, the man who's won them all, 36-year-old, throwing a 21-gram unicorn dart.
140.
Morgan has beaten Raymond Rogers from Northern Ireland, Patrick McGorrigan from Holland, Paul Gosling from England.
60. John requires 121.
Here's Lowe looking for 121. Hasn't missed a ton yet. Only had 9 darts. Well, 3 17s will leave him the ball.
94.
Though if that was a 19, Morgan a fair way back on 279.
John requires 31.
31 for John Lowe. Leaves him 16 2/8.
Yes! John Lowe.
And it only took him 15 darts.
Second leg, John throwing first. Game on.
Lowe's had a fairly tough passage to this quarter-final. He had to meet Tony Skuse, the Welsh man of the match in the recent home internationals. Then Tony Littlewood from England, when John averaged an incredible 33.8 per dart and 2 13 dart finishes. And finally he beat Steve Brennan from Northern Ireland.
100.
Already this year, Lowe has won the News of the World and the World Cup singles, and that really completes the set. Those were the 2 major titles that had eluded him.
24, but very unlucky.
Morgan, Alston Morris British Master last year. It's been steady rather than spectacular in the last 12 months.
100.
Very steady performer in the Inter-Counties League 2, Ceri Morgan. Hasn't missed a Premier Division game for Glamorgan. He's played 30, only lost 6.
26.
And 2 treble ones in amongst them.
45.
Lowe then, just 17 adrift in this second leg of the first set. He's 1 up in this set. And so tight was the grouping on those 3 darts, I'm sure you would have got all 3 of them through the hole of a polo mint.
100. John requires 107.
John Lowe looking for 107. That's a 57. Now 2 16s. He resisted the temptation to have a go at the ball.
75.
Bit of time, or is there time? We'll see now.
130.
Morgan wants 130, so could finish here. Not on now. That's a single one.
80 score. John requires 32.
For the first set, John Lowe, 2 16s.
Yes! Perfect! To John Lowe. Second set, John to throw first. Game on, please.
So the unblinking Lowe from Derby roars on. First set in the bag, and he has strike in this, the second set. And he is looking at his impeccable best.
140!
Morgan with this curious, jerky style.
100!
We'll move right in, almost under the eyelids of John Lowe, you'll notice. They just don't blink at all. Really is phenomenal, that concentration.
140! 60.
Lowe, 2 140s so far in this first leg of the second set. Realigning to his left. Can only see half the treble of 29.
60.
And aim for that just a fraction too high.
John requires 161.
Seen him do this shot, 161. And those 3 darts were almost identically placed as his last 3. Still with time a little on his side, he wants 101. Ceri Morgan here is back on 281.
60. John requires 101.
101. Now, John normally prefers to stay up in the 20s on this one. He's done it again. He's got 3, 98. Must stay there now. He now wants 2 19s. Oh, just inside the wire. Fine readjustment there from Lowe. Couldn't have expected those 3 1s with the first dart.
62. And John requires 19.
19 going. He'll probably go for the single 3 to leave 16, double 8.
Yes! First leg, second set. John Lowe.
18 darts again, and John Lowe really does look at his impressive peak.
Second leg, Ceri throwing first. Keep on.
Morgan really hasn't had a sniff at a double.
118!
But he hasn't stopped fighting. Lowe won the first set with legs of 15 and 19 darts, and he's just taken the first leg here in the second with 18.
100.
Morgan has kicked this one off with a maximum 180. We already have two Englishmen through, Eric Bristow, David Whitcomb. Stephen Lord has caused the upset of the quarters by eliminating Jockey Wilson. And now we look to Lowe
100.
to join them perhaps in the semis, although Ceri Morgan will have his own ideas about that.
$43.
Lowe again hasn't missed a ton. Frightening consistency. Must be heartbreaking to try to play against this man. Here we go again.
100.
Tony Green, I dare say he would like a pound for the amount of times he's called 100 during his career as a referee caller.
45.
201 then for John Lowe.
Ceri requires 152.
And you recall that Morgan needs this one to stay in the World Masters.
60 score. John requires 141.
141. Variety of ways of getting this. Treble 15 will probably be his shot now to leave two 18s. He's got a single. Leaves him 66, 3 10s will leave double top.
85 score. Ceri requires 92.
Treble 20, 2 16s. There's the treble, 2 darts at 2 16s.
84
Seem
score.
to be in a hurry with them, and that lets
John
Lowe in.
requires 56.
56. Now, 2 darts at double top for a place in the semis.
Yes! Game! Shot and match to John Lowe.
Wembley rises to John Lowe. 17 darts only. What an impressive passage into the semi-finals for the title holder.